All right, guys, welcome into It's the Law. Attorney Jay Davis is here from James W. Davis & Associates for our weekly It's the Law segment. Jay, we're talking about President Trump's nomination for the Supreme Court.
Yes, we are.
Filling that now vacant seat. It's Brett Kavanaugh. A couple issues that are important to Middle Georgians, one of which is gun control. Do we know where he stands on that?
We know a little bit. We know he leans in favor of the Second Amendment. We know he's had the only real case that we really know of right now that's sort of publicized is when he was in the D.C. circuit. And D.C. has a lot of gun control laws. I interviewed somebody a while back where they'd done some shooting up there, but he was in favor of not eliminating the automatic rifle, rather than they allow the automatic handgun. He said you don't have a substantial difference for the rifle. Why don't you do that too? But he lost on that. He was dissenting, but he was more in favor of the pro-gun rights rather than gun control.
Another one, you know, there have been people saying that with Kavanaugh, now it's far more conservative Supreme Court in some people's eyes, that Roe v. Wade will be overturned and abortion will be illegal. Do you see that option even on the table with Kavanaugh here?
I don't think it's off the table. That seems to be very heavy on the left, people that are what I think maybe a little bit over-concerned or perceived to be over-concerned about that.
Okay.
However, he has stated that that's precedent, but he was in a lower court ruling that was precedent and sort of acknowledging it. There's a different thing between being in a lower court and deferring to the upper court and being the upper court making the decision. There's stare decisis, which is actually the concept of being on the major court, being on the U.S. Supreme Court, and choosing to uphold other decisions you may not agree with because they're settled law. That's what Sandra Day O'Connor did with abortion, Roe v. Wade a while back. So you don't know if that's for sure his take on it. He's indicated that. The right seems to act like that's going to be his take. Okay. But I don't think that's a for sure thing yet.
Another thing, you know, you're saying this is going to be unique for Kavanaugh going forward in terms of getting confirmed. What's going to happen next for him? Why is this a unique scenario?
Well, it's a little bit unique for him because right now we've got the majority of Republicans. Barely. So it's barely. You got at least 2 Republicans who are going to be...
They're on the fence a little bit.
They're on the fence. They're on the fence primarily because of Roe v. Wade. Roe v. Wade is going to be the hot topic issue in this. There's also some Democrats that need to be on the fence because of their districts being overwhelmingly Trump supporters, or at least the appearance of that. So the expectation is he's going to get confirmed, maybe have to lose some Republicans and then dip over into the Democrats. Democrats are adamant that they're going to try to stay strong. They're doing their best to stay strong.
Yeah.
So are the Republicans. Most likelihood, I believe, is the Republicans are going to be able to do it without the Democrats.
We know it's not going to be one of those that's 85-15. It's
those days are over. Those days are over. We're going to be, it's going to be partisan issue or topic issue driven for one side or the other on almost every election. That's what it's been, you know, since way back on the Borg Thomas and that kind of issue.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you coming on.
Great to be here.
If there's a question you want answered or a topic for Jay to discuss, just send us an email. It's thelaw.com at 41NBC.com. Let's go get that last look at your weather.